What's up, you guys? I'm Rachel Demita, and welcome to the Courtside Club, and welcome to day 2 of the 12 Days of Radmas, where we are uploading an episode every day until Christmas Day, and 50% of the earnings that we make on these episodes will be donated to animal shelters here in Texas. So obviously all of the views, comments, likes are greatly appreciated and will also be going to a great cause. And today, you guys, WNBA fans are so excited because Caitlyn Clark is finally back on the court playing basketball, and it seems like she is 100%. She is going 5v5. Team USA is currently holding their training camp. So all the ladies will be in Durham this weekend training. As you
Clips went viral almost instantly, and WNBA fans couldn't contain their excitement. Caitlyn Clark was back on the court, dominating a full 5-on-5 scrimmage at Team USA's training camp, moving with the confidence and explosiveness of someone completely healthy, no trace of the injuries that sidelined her last season. After the controversy of being left off the 2024 Olympic roster and playing just 13 games in her sophomore year, watching her command the floor like this felt almost surreal. This wasn't a casual drill. It was a bold declaration. A statement that she belongs on the world stage, silencing critics and leaving no question that she's ready to compete at the highest international level, fully prepared to reclaim her spot among the sport's elite.
see her play basketball. And secondly, Caitlyn Clark was infamously left off of the 2024 Team USA team in the Paris Olympics, and so many people felt like she should have been on that team. I was also one of the people who thought that she should have been on Team USA in the 2024 Olympics, not only because, one, she was absolutely good enough to be on that team. She was better than some players that they selected for that team. And secondly, it would have grown the game on a global scale. It would have been so great for women's basketball. But obviously that was a huge controversy. I don't think they'll ever be able to make up for it. But with this training camp, the selection committee will start to see the talent.
This was far from a casual scrimmage. The leaked footage came straight from the high-profile Team USA training camp in Durham, where some of the nation's top professional stars and rising collegiate talents were pushing each other to the limit. Simply seeing Clark back in the Team USA jersey, even in practice, sent shockwaves through the basketball world, especially given the controversy over her omission from the Paris Olympic roster. Fans were desperate to witness her on-court brilliance, and these clips delivered just that, a glimpse of the skill and dominance many had only imagined. More importantly, they offered a preview of what's coming in 2026, forcing analysts and fans alike to rethink the future makeup and strategy of the national team.
This is the biggest moment the WNBA has ever seen, and it's not something that can be messed up. I feel like I have been screaming this at the top of my lungs through all of the messiness that has happened over the past 2 seasons in the WNBA. You have a moment right now in women's basketball, and specifically in the WNBA. You have a boom that we have never seen in the history of this league. Do whatever you can to not mess it up, and they've already done multiple things that is like shooting themselves in the foot. Like Caitlyn says, we're going to fight for everything we deserve, but at the same time, we need to play basketball. That's how you make the money, and that's how you market the players. That's what the fans want to see.
Shadow of Clark's 2024 Olympic snub still hangs over the conversation. That decision ignited widespread backlash and quickly became one of the most talked about controversies in recent WNBA history. Many observers, myself included, argued passionately that she not only earned a roster spot on pure talent, outshining some of those selected, but that her presence was vital for advancing women's basketball on a global stage. The committee's choice was widely criticized as a serious misstep, a missed chance to showcase the sport at its highest level, and its effects are still felt today. That context makes her return to the Team USA camp far more than just a practice. It's a moment charged with vindication, hope, and a clear message to fans who've long awaited this comeback.
Caitlyn says, we're going to fight for everything we deserve, but at the same time, we need to play basketball. That's how you make the money, and that's how you market the players. That's what the fans want to see. And I've been one, like, I've gotten some pushback by saying they need to do whatever they need to do to make this 2026 season happen, because you need to continue on the current momentum that you have. You can't just step away. A lockout or a strike would do so much damage to this league, and I feel like that is exactly what Caitlyn is saying here. And she's like, you know, we're gonna fight for some of these things, but there's other things that we might have to compromise on. And I'm just so glad that she came out and said this, because obviously with everything that
This missed chance wasn't just about one player. It symbolized a broader moment in the WNBA's meteoric rise, a surge of interest the league has rarely experienced. Clark's global presence had the power to spark unprecedented excitement for the Paris Games, drawing in new fans and firmly establishing women's basketball on the international stage. Instead, what could have been a historic breakthrough slipped away, leaving a lingering question: can such a pivotal opportunity ever truly be reclaimed? Yet all is not lost. This upcoming training camp shines as a beacon of possibility, a moment for the selection committee to acknowledge the exceptional skill, charisma, and impact Clark brings. If they seize it, 2026 could mark a remarkable comeback, transforming past disappointment into a story of redemption and renewed hope.
Hear what she has to say and truly take it to heart, because I feel like a broken record the amount of times that I've said there needs to be a 2026 season, and if there isn't, it would be one of the biggest fumbles in sports history. Now, Kelsey Plum was also asked about the CBA, and she said that talks have been a little bit disheartening, just the frustration in the negotiation and how far away we are, and that's kind of scary to hear that they're so far away in the negotiations. Obviously, they've extended the deadline to January 9th, I believe, but we talked about it in yesterday's episode. Like, they actually don't have that much time. But anyway, let's get on to the fun part of today's episode, and let's look.
Roster reads like a living Hall of Fame, a mix of established stars and rising legends, all converging in Durham. Players such as Lauren Betts, Aaliyah Boston, Cameron Brink, Paige Buchers, Veronica Burton, Sonia Seaton, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Griner, Aya Wilson, Ryan Howard, Rakia Jackson, Brianna Jones, Kelsey Plum, Angel Reese, Juju Watkins, and Jackie Young are all battling for a coveted spot. With talent this deep, every drill, every scrimmage feels like a championship round, a glimpse into the fierce competitiveness that will define the next era of Team USA basketball. This camp is far more than routine practice. It's a proving ground, a crucible where future stars are forged, and a high-stakes arena where dreams of international glory are put to the test.
But anyway, let's get on to the fun part of today's episode, and let's look at some highlights of Caitlyn Clark getting back on the court. So the WNBA actually posted these highlights. And it's cool here too, because Steph White is one of the coaches for Team USA. Nate Tibbetts is there. He's guarding Caitlyn Clark. It's so funny when you're watching Nate Tibbetts also, because he was like smiling the entire time. A little behind the back pass there from Caitlyn. Nate coming over to set a screen. She splits the screen, takes it to the rim. Caitlyn playing defense. They do have a male practice team that is playing against them.
What left fans stunned was seeing Clark fully immersed in 5-on-5 play, a major milestone after her sophomore season ended prematurely due to injury. Leaked clips didn't just show her on the court, they revealed her thriving, moving with the grace, speed, and precision fans have come to expect. This wasn't a cautious comeback, it was a statement. She sliced through screens, attacked the rim with authority, and orchestrated plays with remarkable court awareness. Clark's performance signals more than just recovery. It marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter, one that promises electrifying moments, renewed hope, and a return to the elite impact she's destined to have on the national stage.
I feel like the past couple weeks also saying that it looks like she dropped some of the muscle that she did gain before last season. It's hard to tell. To be honest, you guys, I'm not really like body watching Caitlyn Clark like that. You know, we had the photos last year from Media Day when she was like flexing and all that, and you could clearly see that she had put on a lot of muscle, but it's hard to tell here, so I'm not really going to comment on it. But there were some fans that were saying it looks like she dropped some of the muscle that she put on, and a lot of people were wondering if that is why she had so many soft tissue injuries during last season, but again, I don't know, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And here's another clip, you guys, of Caitlyn Clark's signature three.
Amid all the on-court excitement, Clark dropped another headline-making moment, speaking candidly about the ongoing collective bargaining negotiations. Her point was unmistakable: we will fight for everything we deserve, but we still have to play the game. Those words cut through the chatter, highlighting the urgent need to protect the league's momentum and avoid a disruptive lockout. This wasn't just rhetoric, it was a reasoned appeal, a call for smart compromise in a high-stakes showdown that could either lift the WNBA to new heights or stall its unprecedented growth. Her statement underscored the stakes for players, fans, and the league itself, reminding everyone that the future of women's basketball is on the line.
Currently going viral, and it's Paige Becker's sidestep three on Caitlyn Clark. And now obviously the Caitlyn Clark haters are loving this, but I also love this too. I love to see two great players like Paige, like Caitlyn, playing either on the same team or against one another. But check this out. So there's a long rebound here. Paige gets it, pump fake, sidestep, drains the three. And that is game for team, we'll just call them Team Gray right here in Team USA training camp. But it is so interesting because so many outlets are picking up this clip and like, oh, Paige Bueckers drains a three in Caitlyn Clark's face. And she did. She absolutely did. But this is fun.
Clark's passionate defense of actually playing basketball underscored just how fragile the WNBA's current surge really is. She voiced what many fans and insiders have been thinking. The league is at a pivotal moment, riding a wave of unprecedented attention that cannot be derailed by internal disputes. A lockout or strike, she warned, could erase years of progress and alienate a rapidly expanding fan base. Her words weren't just a player's perspective, they were a direct, urgent message to both the WNBA and the WNBPA, calling for reason and compromise in negotiations with enormous stakes. Clark's unwavering dedication was clear. She has reportedly declined multiple lucrative off-season opportunities to focus solely on the league, signaling a willingness to find common ground to protect the 2026 season. Her leadership, coming from one of the sport's brightest stars, gave her plea immense weight. Adding to the tension, veteran Kelsey Plum revealed that talks had been frustrating, with the two sides still far apart despite the extended January 9th deadline. Plum's candid assessment mirrored Clark's concerns, painting a stark picture of the challenges ahead and highlighting the real possibility of a work stoppage that could threaten the league's momentum. Her comments reinforced the urgency of Clark's call for compromise and resolution. Yet back on the court, the leaked footage delivered a thrilling counterpoint. For the first time since her injury, fans got to see Clark in action, with highlights shared even by the WNBA itself. NBA legend Steph Curry was on hand coaching, and a smiling Nate Tibbetts could be seen guarding her during drills, emphasizing the elite environment of the camp. In one clip, Clark executed a flawless behind-the-back pass. In another, she split a screen and attacked the rim with explosive athleticism, demonstrating her advanced ball handling skills. Every movement confirmed that she wasn't just present, she was elevating the intensity around her. Her signature three-point shot looked as sharp as ever, draining triples both off screens and in transition, including a viral step-back three that recalled her collegiate dominance. These moments weren't just highlights, they were a statement. Clark is back, fully healthy, and ready to make an impact.